Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions welcoming you to another gameplay commentary, and I'm playing some Battlefield 3. Oh, I love Battlefield 3. I really do. And I'm not a person that applies. I know I've got a lot of new subscribers. My old guys, not old in terms of calendar age, but just my old in terms of subscribers that have been around for a long time. But anyway, there's a lot of new people here, and I'm not a person that subscribes to the dichotomy of Battlefield versus Call of Duty, especially now that Battlefield and, yeah, I guess you could, I know Medal of Honor is supposed to be its own, like, standalone game, but, I mean, it's pretty clear. It's running off the Frostbite 2 engine, so it's pretty clear. It's like Battlefield Light. It's as if Close Quarters, the Close Quarters for Close Quarters DLC for Battlefield 3 became its own game. That would be a close approximation. I'm not saying that's the exact same thing. I'm not trying to downplay Medal of Honor and Warfighter and what's coming out, but just to give it a close approximation. So it's like Battlefield Light, really, and it's just kind of an extension, a continuation of Battlefield. So it's Battlefield versus Call of Duty, and I don't particularly subscribe to either of those because I think that from a consumer's perspective, there's no point to taking sides. There's no point to saying my thing is my Mr. Wang is better than your Mr. Wang, and that's it. And then suck on, take a look at this one and suck on that, etc., etc. I don't see any need to do that. I don't see any need to draw distinctions between Battlefield and Call of Duty because I think the two playing against each other, Battlefield going against Call of Duty, we've seen it with Close Quarters, and we're going to see the continuation, hopefully that next step with Medal of Honor Warfighter, and hopefully we're going to see that next step again towards Battlefield and DICE and EA trying to come up with a close proxy to Call of Duty, and I think that kind of competition is great for us consumers. Yes, you may like Call of Duty. Yes, you may like Battlefield. Yes, you may like both. Like me, I like both. When they're executed properly, I like both. I should say that. I do not find any one game type or engine necessarily lacking or just unilaterally bad. I don't think that. I'm not like, oh, Battlefield's better than Call of Duty, and hate Call of Duty, and I'm not the other way. And I see a lot of people and I just want to say, no, stop it. If for the only reason to foster competition between Activision and EA with their respective action-packed, fast-paced first-person shooters, if for that only reason to foster competition between the two companies, please abstain from trying to force people to pick one side or the other. Do not try to say, no, which camp are you in? I'm in this camp. You suck. The other camp sucks. And that goes both ways. That's for Call of Duty guys that hate on Battlefield and for Battlefield guys that hate on Call of Duty all the time, all day, every day. Please, just no. It's great for us. Think about it like this. When EA Sports had to compete with 2K for sporting titles, when 2K basketball was getting big, now 2K's got the run of the roost, but when 2K and EA were fighting over basketball video games, and they were fighting over football video games for a little bit, EA, I believe 2K5 was the last one that EA had an NFL game, or maybe it was 2K4, not exactly sure. But in those days of spirited competition, look at MLB 2K and the show. Look at the MLB 2K series just for a more recent and a more widely known conflict between those games. Look at MLB The Show and 2K. Now, 2K has been executed poorly over the last couple of years, but the very existence of the 2K series spawned the show, and the competition between the two turned MLB The Show into the juggernaut that it is on PlayStation 3 and the rave reviews that it comes out to every year. Competition in the gaming industry, this is my overall point of this video. This was not supposed to be the overall point of this video, but hey, whatever, man. I got on a roll, and I'm liking where this is going right now. The overall point is that competition for consumers, for video game consumers, is in our best interests. So try not to. You can like Battlefield better than Call of Duty. You can like Call of Duty better than Battlefield. I'm not saying you have to like both. However, do not try to force other people to do the same thing. You are free to like and dislike as you please. But do not let others try to draw that dichotomy and force you into making a decision. Force you into buying one game or the other, or choosing one over the other, because the competition of both will yield, at least hopefully, the best product for all of us as consumers. At least the best product possible. Will it yield the best game of all time? I have no idea. Probably not. But it will yield, most likely, the best product possible. That means the best tested product, the least broken product, the product that is the most engaging. It is the most, maybe not the most innovative, but at least the most engaging, action-packed, and possibly rewarding title. So do not let others try to force you into breaking that competition. Do not let others try to force you into ending that competition, because at the end of the day, at least it'll put us in a better position to someday reap the benefits of the competition between juggernauts like EA and Activision. But anyway, guys, that's my time. I got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you did enjoy. I want to bring a lot more Battlefield 3 content to you guys, so please do not be shy by leaving a rating. Let me know in the comments section. Battlefield 3 players, let me hear ya in the comments below. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. I am out.